Hi there. Whoops, sorry, I was just daydreaming. Nice to see you. Hello. Sunday. Sorry if I'm a little late. I'm thinking about the thing I wanted to draw today, and I'm kind of trying to figure out how exactly to compose it, but I think I figured that out now. So yeah, so I'm ready to go. How about you? Are you doing well? Enjoying your Sunday? Good. I see Kate is completed hers. Good. Allie is celebrating 5 more days. Is that good? 5 more days? 5 more days, yes. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and we'll be done on Friday. That's interesting. Good. I'd like it to notify a half hour early. Yeah. Well, I know. I don't know what to do. It's out of my control. Google is a gigantic corporation and they just refuse to listen to me and to do what I say. So I am stuck. All right. It's evening in Padua. When is daylight savings time here in the United States? I don't even know. Because here in Arizona, we ignore daylight savings time. We never set our clocks back. It's always the same. So yeah. I'm glad that we are here together anyway. So let's have a look at today's prompt, which is puzzling. Not only is it puzzling, the prompt itself actually is the word puzzling. So puzzling. Thought about it a little bit, come up with an idea of how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to tell you about what it's going to be though, because once I explain it, I think I'd rather free form it. So if you're just going to watch me do it, cool. Because I've been thinking about how to make it feel, I don't know, more interesting to me than just drawing a puzzle or something. So yeah. So let's go. Let's just start doing it. Let's just start doing the damn thing. See how it works out. Still got this. I don't know. I'm really not happy with what I did yesterday. I mean, it's a weird drawing, and it just doesn't seem to really respond. I think I'm burning out. I think I'm glad that we're on the final thing. Final stretch, because I've been feeling stretched, very stretched. So, all right. Let's make a couple of minor adjustments here. I did a sketch. Maybe the sketch will help me. Put the sketch over here. Have a look at my sketch. Okay. So this is going to be a little scenario. I kind of said I was not going to be doing scenarios anymore, but I am. Clearly, still doing scenarios, as opposed to just like objects or something. So don't listen to me. I don't really know I don't know what I will be doing. Trying to get I want to get the drawing right, and I want to get it on the page right. Those are both sometimes a struggle. So this is sort of a self-portrait. I haven't actually really done any self-portraits through this whole month, which is unusual for me because I usually try to sneak in at least one self-portrait, and now I finally am. So this is a sort of a self-portrait on the theme of puzzling. It's an idea that came to me this morning. This pen is not very happy. I think, finally, it's time for a new pen. Ah, that's better. Much better. Sorry, I'm just trying to draw these puzzle pieces is like it's hurting my brain a bit. I'm sure there's some kind of rule about how puzzle pieces work. I guess they either go in or they go out. Maybe that's what it is. They go in, and in this case, they go out. Shoot, damn it. I screwed that one up, okay. I did it again. What is going on? So this one should go out. Okay. I don't want to fix it yet. I'm going to fix it later. So this goes out, and then this one goes in. And this one goes in, and this one goes out. and this one goes out, and this one goes in, and this one goes in and goes down, and this goes, let's start at the top. So that one went in, so this one should go up, in, okay, like that, and this one goes in as well, and this one goes out, and this one therefore goes in, and then we're done. God, that was painful. Okay. Like these are the things that are hard to draw. These, like, how do you get the parts right? It's the part that somehow stymies me a bit. All right, something like that. I gotta take a break. That was very intense. Okay. I do need a haircut. I've perfectly captured that. Perfect rendering of. I mean, it's not easy to draw the back of your own head. Think about this for a minute. Okay. This is kind of like patting your head and rubbing your tummy at the same time. right. I think this will work better once I put in a bit of tone. Things usually do. Whew. Okay. My glasses, good point. Yeah, I usually don't wear my glasses. I wear my glasses when I'm reading or sometimes drawing, but yeah, let's put them here. I could put more stuff on the wall. I'm kind of not feeling it though. No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Okay, I gotta get rid of something here. Maybe my white ink will do. No, this calls for all the power of Presto. I No, but that piece, no, this should be gray. No. Oh boy. I drew this corner of the shirt in here, so I have to fill in this whole square. But I have to let that white dry first. Damn it. All right. Well, this I definitely can get rid of. Might have been more puzzling if someone else's image was looking back at me. Yeah. But then would you have even known that it was a mirror? I thought about that. All right. I would like to improve the self-portrait, though. It really doesn't do me much justice. Well, it just looks like a stick man. It's probably that this eye. What the hell did I do with this eye? Okay. All right, at least I sort of fixed that. That is a relief. It's puzzling. I'll give it that. It is puzzling. gotta just draw this again. It's too important. When you get the eyes wrong, everything goes to hell. So I'm just gonna have to let that sit for a minute, and then I'm gonna have to fix it because that was unacceptable. Does it need a frame? No. Ryan, you have some good advice here. A good way to check for inaccuracies when you're doing a portrait is to look at it in the mirror. Yeah. I also, a lot of times I'm doing it as a live stream, so I like to see it on the camera, honestly, from different angles, because it is definitely gives you a different perspective. And plus when you're drawing and the page is at an angle, right? Because it's not up like this, it's at an angle. So that kind of changes a lot of things about proportions as well. All right, that helped a bit. I gotta let this completely dry though. What the hell am I doing? Just be patient. Be patient. Oh boy. Some dark shading at the bottom left. Dark shade at the bottom here. You mean like he's like there's a shadow behind him? Tell me more about that. This is Presto, Jumbo Correction Pen, Presto by Pentel. It is very, very helpful. If you can't live with your mistakes. I usually can, But a situation like this where a little tiny thing ruins a whole drawing, and should be fairly easy to correct. Of course, I'm just making it worse, but yeah, it's getting worse, but it is what it is. Anyway. So anger the scene. Let's get this scene angry. You're talking about something like this. This whole hit experience, I'm going to just rant a bit, but this whole experience has been about illustration. I don't usually do illustration, so I've been just frustrated by that because I'm kind of like making up these things whole cloth out of my mind, and I don't know how to draw that well when it comes to these kinds of things. I'm better at drawing from observation, and I just haven't been doing that. So it's good. It's good to stretch and to do stuff you're not good at. So that's kind of what I'm doing. And I should stop complaining because really nobody wants to hear that. It'll be better once it dries, I think. It's something. Ryan says, at Portrait Group, one of the ladies always says that a portrait is a drawing of someone with something wrong with the eyes or the mouth. It's true. I think I've heard that before. Is it a portrait? Yeah, I guess it is. What would it be if it was correct? What would it be if it was right? What would you say it was? I think I put the eye too far back in the head. It should have been closer to the edge of his nose, too. That helps a bit. But it's still, damn it. Okay, it's close enough. Good enough for government work. Except, of course, today there isn't government work because the government's in shutdown yet again. Continuing. All right. I think I'm done. I think this is it. This is the whole thing. Not sure why I had to draw his butt there, but I did. And now what I should do is I should just put in a bit of white here because that would be more accurate. Well, I'm an enigma, wrapped in a riddle, and puzzling to myself every day. So this seems appropriate. I like the idea. I think this is one of those things that, it's an interesting idea. I kind of like it. I mean, that's kind of what I want to explore, was the idea that I am a puzzle to myself. I'm always trying to solve. And I think that kind of is expressed here. I don't know how obvious that is, but to anybody but me, but I don't really care because it's done now. How are you? How are things going in your corner of YouTube? Yes. Madeline says, can't wait to see the first color drawing after this. It will seem so easy. God. Just looking at my tempera sticks and wondering if they've all dried up. I don't know. Let's have a look at tomorrow's prompt. Onion. Onion. What should we draw? Are you going to say we should draw an onion? That would be far too easy. Have you ever drawn an onion? I have. I've drawn onions a few times. It's pretty good. This drawing is going to look better next time you see it because I'm going to put a little bit of off-screen magic onto it. Should probably just redraw the whole damn thing. But anyway, I'm looking forward to, as I said, getting back to color, and also not. I've been enjoying doing these drawings. I've been drawing a lot on camera, and that can be difficult, as you maybe can imagine, because I'm trying to concentrate, and I'm trying to entertain, and I'm trying to share what I'm doing, and all those things do get in the way. But you'll often hear a lot of excuses from me when I'm not happy with my drawing, and I'll come up with a lot of reasons for why it was a bad idea to do this. But it's not true. It was a good idea to do this. It's kept me committed. It's kept me doing this every day for 26 days. So my complaints are not due. Have I ever used an elegant writer? Yeah, I don't like calligraphy pens. An elegant writer. Have I used that? I just generally don't like calligraphy pens. I don't like a chiseled nib. So if that's what it is, no. But I have used a really kind of interesting iridescent pen that is 2-color, that's made by Pentel. Can't remember the name of it right now, but it's a brush nib, which is much more what I like. So, okay, so Yuki suggests someone crying because they're chopping an onion. That's interesting. How about an onion crying because it's chopping a person? Christine says, I have many layers like an onion. I don't know. I'm not that deep, honestly. The angst is there on the surface. It's just there. Onion rings. Maybe it's an onion marrying another onion. I don't know. See, this is the thing. It's like we're coming up with like cartoons all the time. I've made it too difficult. I should have just said, here's an onion. I'm going to sit and study it. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll just bring an onion. I'll put it down next to my sketchbook, and I'll just draw that onion. Except, my first thought was like, I'll just cut it in half so you can see the rings. But then, of course, the whole studio will smell of onions, and I will start crying as I'm drawing. So I have to figure that out. Okay, if it doesn't have a chisel tip, I'll try it. Because chisel tips just depress me, and when I try and write with them, they depress me. Much prefer a dip pen in that case. The daily videos, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm already doing it twice a week, Wednesday and Thursday, right? So Wednesday and Thursday, I am drawing with you. And, I might find some other ways to do it. I know that I need to take the month off after this. I'm going on a trip also for a week or so, and I'm trying to finish my book and get that done. So I definitely need to focus on that. Making good progress, but I need to do that. Yeah. I'm going to make a video about this month and about this experience because it's been interesting. I've learned quite a bit, and I can go through all of the pages and look at them and see how they kind of came together. What I learned through this process, which is quite a lot, really. It was a good I'm definitely glad that I did this. And this has just been a busy month. I mean, I've moved my newsletter. I've been doing a lot of stuff with that. I've done a couple of major videos. So I think I'm going to make one of those videos that I did 6 months ago. In March, I did a video about everything I did in March. So now it's been 7 months. So it's time to maybe do that again. So anyway, I'm not sure why I'm telling you this, but I am. It's on my mind. You're still thinking about onions, which is what you should do. Ryan has an idea for onion of a drawing of a Russian, I can't pronounce it, doll, but instead of in smaller dolls, it's the layers of an onion inside. So how would that work? Drawing of a Russian doll, but inside of it is the layers of an onion. So you would open the doll and then it has rings in it? I'd like to see that. I look forward to seeing it. I don't fully understand it. So Kate is going to buy onion rings and put the box into it, okay? Bartek's city is called Onion Gang. Really, that's interesting. Onion Gang, why would you name that? Onion Gang. Yeah. I have to think about this onion, because onion. It's an interesting word, onion. Onion, just looking at it, 2 O's. Anyway, 2 O's, 2 N's. Is it an onomatopoeia? I mean, is it a palindrome? O-N-I-O-N. No, it's whatever that's called. O-N-I-O-N-I-O-N-I-O-N-I. Maybe the doll is cut in half. Yeah. I mean, I like the idea of a thing within a thing, but a doll goes like that. Think about it. Sounds complicated. Maybe this whole experience is just going to get more and more complicated until by the end of the month, it's like, it'll just be a page of scribbles. It's feeling like that's where we're going in my head. I've also been rewatching Mr. Robot, which is basically has large parts of it is about a man going mad, and that has kind of inspired me to feel like this experience is making me go a little nutty too. Alrighty, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, and we will tackle the onion, bite the onion, seize the onion, slice the onion, do something to the onion. Have a nice Sunday. Bye-bye.